All right. Ready?
Do your thing.
No, you gotta go this way.
I thought this was action. Because you're opening it up.
Is it?
Isn't that what you told us?
That's what you told us. You explained it.
You're like, it shouldn't be like action. You said this should be action because you're opening it. And this should be...
This should be conclusion.
All right, we're starting this video. So this is event number 4, quarterfinals. The leaderboard looks like it's finalized now. All my scores got verified. And me and Ellie have 2 event wins in the same workout. So event number 2 and event number 4. The workouts are crazy. Ellie's not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
So, anyways, we're gonna do another breakdown because I think the last one you guys liked. So now we'll do a breakdown of event number 4 since we also won that event. The videos are kind of, we can't show, or we're trying to put both videos in. We'll just we're on my video right now so we can just kind of analyze it because we didn't have both of us in one camera shot. So we'll try to stack both videos so you guys can see them. But, yeah, 3, 2, 1, and workouts off. So it started out with a 1,000-meter row into 50 GHDs, into a 500-meter row, into 25 V-ups. So, I mean, I think, at least when we looked at the workout, it pretty much came down to, GHDs and V-ups. I mean, obviously, you couldn't row, super slow, but you could definitely lose the workout on the row, but you're definitely not going to win it on the row. So at least my strategy was kind of thinking about what my 5K row pace is and then try to hold a similar pace to that. I mean, 5K takes under 20 minutes. It's about a 20-minute workout. We figured that would kind of be a solid pace, just especially because it's broken up.
If it was in, say the row was in calories instead of meters, the row would matter a little bit more, but it's really hard to make up time on the row when it's in meters. You think of a 150 per 500 versus a 153 over the course of a 500 meters, you're literally picking up 3 seconds, and the effort is
a lot higher
to hold a 150 as opposed to 153. So that's sort of what we had in our head. Obviously, rowing at a pace that's not super slow, but something that we can maintain, and then enough so that we can attack the GHDs and V-ups and make them as quick as possible. Yeah.
So, I mean, at least for the row, obviously that was kind of what helped us gauge what pace that we wanted to do, but we didn't want to it wasn't a set pace. The row was more by feel and making sure right when you finished each row, you felt like you could attack the next movement. So you wanted your transitions to be super quick and then be able to hit your GHDs and V-ups more of a sprint pace, because you could slow down by, like Ellie said, instead of running 150, row 153, that's 6 seconds, but making up 6 seconds on the GHDs would be super easy if you're feeling fresh. So, and if you are too fast on the row, slow GHDs take some time. So we really wanted to make sure those were at a sprint pace. But
especially with you'd say rowing and GHDs, the transition on both of those implements can be time consuming if you're not really focused on it. You could easily make up those 3 seconds that you made up on the rower just in the transition sort of thing. So yeah, our focus was get in and out of the rower and GHD really fast and not lose time on that, because if we did, it was just okay, well, you're gonna have to row faster and make up that time. So
all right, so fast forward, I just got off the rower at 3:35.
I think I was still rowing.
Yeah, you better have still been rowing. We had the same amount of meters. If she got off the same time as me, it would have been that would have been all bad. And I thought that she might, but if you guys can't see, but she's at the top of my GHD, I can see where Ellie's at.
Yeah, I just started.
And you can kind of see her head flashing, and she was doing her GHDs at a faster rate than me.
I go faster than you.
And I saw it, and watch. I think in the next couple reps,
because your eyes
right here, I start picking up my pace. Yeah, no, I had my eyes closed for all of them, just trying to zone out. And then I noticed Ellie was doing them faster than me. So now I think I don't know when we start doing it, but I start syncing.
Now you've gone picking up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, here it is right there. I just picked it up at 4:25. I wanted to pick up the pace a bunch because I knew she was doing faster. I'm like, what the heck? But no, that's what's nice about doing like the workouts together. I mean, you can like really find motivation. There we go. They're going way faster now. But you find that motivation. I mean, we're not competing against each other on the leaderboard, but like, I can't let her get the win, especially in a GHD workout. I feel like every time a GHD workout comes out, like gives me like a good boost of confidence. Like I think that's one of the few movements that I have that's like a really big strength of mine. So when those come out, like I try to shoot for the fences, those are the workouts that I think I can shoot for a home run. So on this workout, even before looking at it, I thought a great score would be if you could finish those 50 GHDs. And I think that's what I ended up doing. But yeah, I mean, I got right back on the row. I think the transitions were really big on this workout, and I wanted to make sure that like I was able to like hit a sprint start and like get to my pace right away. Like I didn't want to get on the rower, start like a 2-minute pace, and then work myself down to that like 145 to 147. I wanted to like get the rower right there, hold that pace, because I know at that pace that I'm going to be able to recover a little bit like as I go. So I'm going to fast forward through this row again. Yeah, I'm rowing at a 150. I slowed down just a little bit because I was not sure how the V-ups were going to go.
Yeah, that first round, and like my abs, we just did 50 GHDs practically for time, like as fast as we could go sort of thing. And V-ups are obviously a new
Well, I just got off the rower at 6:55 and then straight into the V-ups.
I was like, there's no way, mate, I'm going to be able to like go fast and I'm broken in these, and then you just find that extra gear. I could see you on them going super fast.
Yeah. They were like hard, but I knew that it wasn't going to stop. But the standard was
hard,
complicated. Yeah. Like you had to keep your feet together. Your knees had to be lower than your toes when you like are coming off the ground, and then hands had to touch behind the head, and your feet and shoulders had to like rise at the same time. Like it was just like a lot of things to think about, especially like in these workouts, because someone's going to be watching this video and like looking under it under like a microscope. So you want to make sure like you give them no reasons to give you like any no reps.
I remember I told my judge before, because I was like, when you're in the middle of a workout like that,
yeah,
like those little things just like go out the window and you sort of forget. So I was like, every rep, my judge was like, feet together, touch your hands, like making sure that, because it could be like a costly no rep.
Yeah.
Especially when you're only just getting through. Like my abs felt like they were ripping apart.
Yeah. And especially finishing that first round. I mean, right when you finish those V-ups and get back onto the rower, like that's one full round. And I was under that 7.5 minute mark. And I knew if I wanted to finish the GHDs, I needed to like finish round 2 under 15 minutes. So I knew my round times needed to be around 7:30. And I think my first round was like a 7:22. So I knew starting round 2 that like I pretty much had to repeat that like same effort. And I think I was able to get on the rower, get my road like right back down to that pace, because the goal wasn't, I wanted to be able to row every time like throughout the 20 minutes at that like 147 pace. So every time I got on the rower, it was just like sprint start, get there, hold it. Even in the first round when it felt like a little too easy, I felt like I could have gone faster. I was like, no, like that first 1,000 meters could definitely be a trap. So just really try to like settle in and have that good pace on the row, except when you get to the very last round. I think Adam's sitting here telling me right now that I have a chance to finish the 50 GHDs if I stay on this pace. So really had to like start pushing the pace.
Every time Adam would like come over and kneel next to me, I was like, oh, what's he saying this time?
All right, I'm gonna fast forward a bit. I think I'm gonna get off the rower right about, I got bad eyes. There we go, it's got the rower at 11:04. Yeah, another 50 GHDs again, which I was pretty happy. I mean, after going back and like watching this video, I was like, my GHDs really didn't slow down too much. We went back and like took my like 50 GHD pace from rounds 1, 2, and then 3, and I don't think I was off by more than a couple seconds, which was pretty sweet. But if you guys can't see too, Max in the back of the video,
Little did he
know, he had to do this workout again 30 minutes after. We went back and watched his video, and I was like, dude, I think all your V-ups are no reps. Like, his knee was coming up way before his toes. So we looked at his video. He had 40 minutes until the deadline. He had 20 minutes to warm up and then just hit the workout again. He ended up doing almost 250 GHDs. I was like, he's gonna have rhabdo. But the goal this year was to make it to a semifinal. He's never made semifinals before, and I think right now he's sitting in 27th. So Max is gonna be going to semifinals with us if everything holds up.
Us.
Well,
minus me.
Both me, Mac, and Trista will be going. Ellie's going back to Australia. It's okay. It's okay.
Fans are happy. Enjoy.
Yeah, fans are happy. See how I do your fans in Australia.
Yay! No, I'm excited to be at Torian.
I just got back on the row. So another 500 meters, and I think we'll see what pace I get to on this. But I think a little bit less of a sprint start. I think the GHDs were definitely getting to me, and I think when you're rowing, this workout really paid off having good row technique, because if you
no midline.
Yeah, no midline. So if you're someone that throws your shoulders back right when you pull from the handles, your abs just get activated right away because you're trying to hold yourself up. So you really wanted to from that pull, once you're completely reaching in, that your shoulders stay over your hips, and then it's just a quick lean back with your shoulders to finish, because every time on that back of the stroke, your abs felt like they were gonna cramp. So, but
I knew for me as well, rowing is probably one of my strong points. So it was even if I wasn't at the pace that I initially set out, it was go by feel, because if you're hurting,
everyone else
is probably hurting just as bad.
And it's going to come down to the GHDs and V-ups. So
it's had to take it a little bit by feel, I think.
So I just got off the row at 14:25, and then into I knew it's my last set of V-ups. I mean, thank God it was only 2 sets, because this set I was worried that I was not going to go unbroken, because I think at rep 10 to 15 I was oh, they got real. I started twisting too.
Yeah.
My back was all slippery. I'm sliding on our mat, and I think my feet were so close to kicking my rower. I was looking at them. Ugh.
But if you stopped, it would have just...
Dude, and getting up off the ground
so
every time,
bad.
I felt like a little kid. My abs were not working.
You should see me get off the ground in that last... I literally roll.
Well, dude, I wish we could find... I'm going to ask Mac for the video of him trying to get up from his last
so
set. Because he had to redo the workout. So he redid it. And on his last set of V-ups, he goes to sit up to get off the ground. And his abs are not working. It looks like he's glued to the floor and gets up. I'm going to grab the video from him, and hopefully Dallas can, put it in somewhere. If not, we'll make, a YouTube short after it. It is hilarious. But
if you did the workout, you'll know exactly what that feels like.
So, I didn't look on the clock, but I'm pretty sure I got back onto the row, at just under that 15-minute mark. So I knew, at this point, I was all right, if I push this row pace right now, I'm going to, have time to do the 50 GHD. So I think I did my sprint start and got it down to below a 140, and then got right back to that 147 pace because I was hurting pretty good. So I was, but I was pretty pumped that I still had that in me at the end of the workout to get onto the row and still push pace. I know. Nate was my judge for almost all the videos. You go back and look at him.
So good.
On the crossover one, he was counting them like this out loud. Oh, it was so funny. Nate's he's doing the master. Doesn't look like it, but that man, on any machine workout, any engine workout, he can freaking crush. He's in the 50 to 55 division this year, so his quarterfinals are coming up. Old man Nate. He's coming up in quarter. We had more master athletes than open division athletes at CrossFit Port Vancouver this year.
That's so fit.
Yeah, so freaking fit. I'm really excited to watch them do quarters and semis. But, all right, I'm going to fast forward this.
When Adam comes over and tells you to go faster.
Oh, I still have 200 meters. I'm blind.
You get off at like 18 something, 18:30, 47 or something, I feel like.
All right, I got 50 more meters here. I think my GHDs were taking me about 1:30. So, like, obviously, I'm like looking at the clock right now as I'm finishing this up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to send these GHDs, but I think I can make it. So yeah, like rower in, I got off at 18:33 and onto the GHDs.
Sun resets your rower.
Yeah, sun's resetting my rower.
Just in case.
Just in case. Dude, you should watch. If you guys haven't seen it yet, watch the end of these GHDs. But yeah. Just like, I don't know why I close my eyes when I do GHDs, but I feel like I can just kind of like zone out and just freaking go. I feel like when I open my eyes, I get like dizzy.
I was so dizzy after this workout.
Yeah. Yeah, get back to the GHDs, Ellie. How many GHDs did you end up getting?
11? Yeah, 11.
11? It's a lucky number. Yeah, it was awesome. We had the whole class in front of us doing the workout too. Oh, it was so cool. It was, I don't think we have a full video of it, but Mac, and then it goes Mac, me, Ellie, and then Trista. So all four of us hit the workout at the same time.
It was the only one that we all did together all weekend.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was awesome.
I had Trista in front of me. She was dying.
Right here, I finished up my last couple reps. I'm like, all right, I might be able to. I didn't know that you only get a point after 10 meters, but I thought like every meter was a point. So I finished the GHDs here, and I'm like, oh, I think I can get 1 meter on the row. So I get up and just try to pull my handles.
I don't know how you went on the floor. I finished, and I was like, my abs were not in a good way, and I just like rolled on the floor, and I just had to stay there for a little bit because I was like, there's no way I'm getting off. Daniel came over to me and was like, do you need help up? And I was like, I'm just gonna lay here for a little bit. Yeah. I'm in no state to get up right now.
I love me my GHDs.
Yeah. Crazy. He recovers on GHDs. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
All right, well, that's it for workout number 4. We'll post that one right now. But if you guys want to see any of the other workouts from quarterfinals, test 5 was like, honestly, it was my favorite workout from all of them. It wasn't my best finish, but Ellie didn't like that one. But if you guys want to see that video, we'll do a recap of that one. But yeah,
or the clean and jerk one.
Or the clean and jerk one. Yeah, Ellie had a good time with that one. You can do the clean and jerk one. Watch Ellie smash me in that video. You can see her in the back. So, yeah, if you guys like those videos, we've been trying to put out a bunch of videos. Hopefully you guys are liking everything we're putting out. But if you do, make sure you guys like, subscribe. It'd mean a lot. All right, that's it. See ya.